This is Mary with 5 Minutes with Mary. Let's begin with the light of infinite being. Beginning with the light gets me immediately connected with something bigger than all the noise in my mind. And what the inner voice for God has been showing me over and over again is the power of consistently joining in the light and consistently practicing and focusing on Holy Spirit, Jesus, what do I need to see here? Is this something I should look at, whatever's coming up, either thoughts in my mind or the appearance and form? Is this most useful right now for the healing of my mind? Or I could ask the question within, what miracle, what correction in my mind is most useful in this moment? And here at the Joining in Light Devotional Center, there are so many opportunities to join with other mighty companions and consistently look at desires to deny the light. And I've shared with some of the mighties here that my thinking mind doesn't really fully comprehend all that's taking place here with the consistent practice of looking within and specifically looking at desires to deny divinity and owning it. Oh, geez, I have that. This was just given by Jesus, by Holy Spirit, the desire not to want to think the thoughts of God. I'm like, oh yeah, I can see, I admit that I have that play and consciousness going on in my mind. And right now, twice a day, there are opportunities called joining in light groups in the morning for 40 minutes, in the evening for 40 minutes, where a group of mighties join on Zoom to look at a desire given by Jesus and to look at the wanting energy around that desire coming out of the subconscious mind, coming out for healing, coming out for looking at. And the consistency of doing this twice a day is shifting my mind. The chapter 20 joinings with a partner every day for an hour, which is a program that we offer, provides that commitment and consistency and devotion to asking, what is it that I need to see right now, Holy Spirit, Jesus, for the healing of my mind? The center provides what I call banks of the river to keep reminding me about consistency of practice, consistency of checking within, consistency in dedication to an inner conversation with the voice for God. That's what A Course in Miracles has been for me, that training, and now Jesus, a New Covenant. Kay tells the story about Ramana Maharshi and using the analogy of the cow leaving the barn, the mind leaving the place of God, the place of peace within, and wandering out in the fields looking for something, and bringing that cow gently back into this place within, consistently over and over and over again, to where thought begins to dissipate and there's just that inner listening. So Mary is a work in progress. I'm getting ready to go back to the United States for a visit for 2 weeks to visit family. And there's some outpicturing going on about what is the consistency of my practice going to be in my mind. Because here will be all these temptations to go and do, and, possibly fall back into old habits of thinking and outpicturing of who I think I am and who these people are to me. Special relationships. And continuing that inner practice of asking, do I need to look at this right now, Holy Spirit? Yes or no? And if it's a no, then I drop it. And if it's a yes, then what do I need to see here for the healing of my mind and a service to the whole? And that consistent practice developed through joining with mighty companions to look at the desire to deny all of this becomes an internal habit. So that I'm just seeing that there's not this kind of level of anxiety about going back into a very familiar environment. And how is Mary going to handle this? Will the consistency of the practice of checking within still remain? And there's just less anxiety around all of that. There's a trust and a faith that all is well. The value of consistency. Thank you.